Everybody. In this video, I want to go over something new that I'm starting for the fall 2024 semester. And before I get to talking about what that brand new thing is, I want to clarify a couple of things in the course syllabus. So, first of all, there's this whole concept here that this course is entirely online and asynchronous using Canvas. And so, what that means is that being asynchronous allows you to access course materials, complete assignments, and participate on your own schedule while still adhering to deadlines set by the instructor. So I give you stuff to work on per module, and there's a deadline or deadlines, depending on how many different things I assign. But it's up to you to determine how best to go about completing those tasks as long as you do it by the deadline. So I wanted to clarify that part. Now, there will be times where I might request that we meet in real time, whether in person, if that's something possible, if you're in the area, for example, or for us to speak over the phone live or meet via Zoom. So there might be times where, yeah, it has to be in real time. It can't be asynchronous. But then there's this other part. This is the new part that I want to start for the fall 2024 semester. So I want to have optional synchronous weekly Zoom meetings. So this is not something that would be required for you to complete this course. And I want to do that weekly. And I have chosen for marketing principles to make that at the start, the first 2 weeks at least, to make it every Monday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. But if you look at your assignment one of the questions I ask at the end of that assignment is for you, if you want to participate or give your thoughts, to let me know what day and or time might work best for that. So perhaps most of the class might find it more useful, for example, to meet on a Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I'm certainly open to suggestions. And because this is something new, I have my own thoughts on where I think and how I think it should go, but that's something that we could figure out together during the fall 2024 semester. And then if you're watching this video and it's spring 2025, for example, or later, perhaps we will have already worked that out during the first couple of semesters that I implemented this. And so I might have a better idea of what works and what doesn't work. So my thinking is that I really want to use it right now, definitely, to talk about the writing assignments, because you'll be working on a marketing plan paper throughout the semester. And if I'm there to answer questions and also guide students live, it helps me get to know what kind of questions you might have. But for me to explain the process and things like that, that might be really helpful. And so, as optional weekly meetings, I want to record them also. And I did make a note that sometimes it may not be possible because sometimes technology will fail, or maybe it just wouldn't make sense to record it because nobody attended that day, or maybe just one or two people were there. So we'll just kind of work that out also. Because my thinking is that if you can't make it because your schedule doesn't allow for it, or if I don't provide recordings either for whatever reason, well, you always have the option to schedule a one-on-one with me or to just work it out asynchronously via email or whatever. So it's not like you won't have opportunities to ask me those questions anyway. So, yeah, let's figure out what we could do with this. I'm not really thinking that it will be for lectures, but we'll see.